Hey guys, good morning. We are here with Hexoatl campaign, first one in the Mortal Empires. Played yesterday, we had part 1. In case you missed it, you can check it on Twitch VD or later on YouTube. We're here now with part 2, and third turn scene. It's a little bit hairy, since the New World colonies have betrayed us, and the plague has messed up everybody in the area. Gotta love the thread the scaling plague can make since the changes. Hey guys, yoo-hoo. Hey guys. We'll see what is happening when the game loads. It's a mess. It's a mess, but it's still salvageable. Okay, so what happened in the campaign? Turn 3 we taken Skeggy, it got the name to Trog's Summer's Mansion. Hexoatl, which is called Wintertooth in this campaign. And the Ziggurat of Dawn, Ziggurat of Troll. So we got these two fairly easily. There was a stalemate with the Skaven here. The Skaven manufacturers are much stronger than they used to be. So we couldn't just do much there. And the plague, these guys betrayed us. The plague started spreading the New World colonies. They do have one more army left. And then the Dark Elves also declare war. The Malchus will declare war. And now we're dealing with that. The start has very close settlements distance, so it can get a little bit chaotic if people betray you. But it's probably the reasons why they... If your strength rank is low, like above 50, there's a high chance for enemies to join wars, and this backstabbing, does happen because of the distances between the settlements. We're at war with Cult of Pleasure, who are rank 1. Looks with almost 3 armies. We're at war with Traitors, New World colonies. We target 2 of their settlements. The Skaven have taken them from us. And they also invited the Huntsman Expedition to war against us as well. So they might be coming from the south as well. For some reason the AI is coated like a spaghetti. And usually this area here gets a little bit ignored for a bit. For some reason. What else is going on? We have a couple of friends, but we not trade the diplomas with high on the table. So you can have Morati here winning against Naga, right, in one direction, pushing towards us in another direction, in the second direction, and in third direction taking and winning on Ultuan. Like, what the fuck? You see what happens when the AI got war with the player, all the extra funds and the recruitment kicks in, and let's go on a killing spree. This will definitely overextend somewhere, and she will start to lose. Even with the extra bonuses, she can't fight in 3 directions. Our army here, the usual stuff, just a bunch of Saurus with a couple of units that we had differently. And there's an army of Dark Elves close. We have both quests available. Cobra Mace of Mundi and the Sunburst Thunder of Hexoatl. But right now, we need to consider fighting more Dark Elves. You need the extra movement to actually reach Fallen Gates with the from Wintertooth. Extra movement. This is gonna be a longer campaign. There are no house rules. There is 10 times chaos voted by the chat. So we will just take our time. It's not like anything else exciting is happening in the game. We'll be splitting streams, about 5 hours of Warhammer 2, the few hours of the regular stream with something else. Gwent, Path of Exile, Bell Brothers, maybe even Stone Shard. And the rest of my free time right now I'm not doing anything, so probably just gonna be playing and streaming Path of Exile as well. So we'll get a lot of times to kill, so there's no rush to do anything really. What do we have here? So looks like here, 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 here. Okay, we'll build him as a hybrid for now. We don't need one spy. Kinda wanna go fight that, but not right now. There's a plague still happening here, but I think it will go away.
Why should I not just kill you when...
We should end these guys here before we actually get in serious threat here. The plague just stopped, so we still need to replenish. Okay. The treasure house, they spawn? No, no. They do get picked by the AI if it's in the way of the AI hangrish cake. Would be nice to consider adding something else to this, but with no money, we can't really be picky, so we'll just stick it, keep it simple. Should probably get one of the temple buildings. This one gives public order. We'll get both probably here, but we can start with this one for some public order. Minimize the rebels a bit. So regarding technologies, what do we need? A skying pool here. Okay, we're going to need a skying pool, yeah. For starters, if it's skying pool, you can actually reach from winter to the fallen gates. And we don't need it for technology. Just wish this building added 2 units of garrison. That's a good question, Amir. So this, could be, an option for sure. But we currently can't leave the city. The garrison is too weak. We'll try to surprise this Cult of Pleasure army. Some Skaven here made peace. Okay, this is good. This is good. Regarding rights, we can get the right of awakening. Why not? Why not? Let's do it now. Okay. We're gonna pick the Slum Mage Priest Life, of course. No brain. And which one did we get? I mean, 3rd generation. We just get the good shit. I just get the good shit. 3rd generation Slan has a stronger main trait than Lord Mazdamundi. I'm looking at you, developers. I'm looking at you. Add that extra juice, Winds of Magic Power Reserve, and Miska's Chance Reduction to Venerate it. You forgot, developers. You forgot again. And it should be on steroids for Lord Mazdamundi. He's not some 3rd generation frog. Okay. Getting close to the lock. 3 rings. We'll just wait for the garrison here right now. Yeah, I should not be moving without a garrison. It's definitely a little bit tough spot right now, but we've survived worse. Devs forgot to update Lord Mazdamundi main trait when they updated the lesser slants. So he doesn't have a strong trait like the other slants. They just forgot. No doubt will get fixed. Just give them probably a year or 2 before some Reddit mob starts complaining. They don't really respond to anything else these days. We don't have the Proud Warrior. Proud Warrior would make in the early game much more easier. Same with the Sacred Guardian for later. If you get this, it's gonna get much easier, especially the battles are very outnumbered. Garrison is replenished half strength. Nothing really to do right now than just make some rebels. We are in a tough spot where we could attack on 3 sides. God damn, I wish I had clipped that shit. When they were showing on their early access stream, the developers, when the wheels was still doing, you know, things. You know, they were showing the Grandes Pepe, the Lord Croak. And I was just in the chat. I wrote Rolling Skies Craigasm, and Will saw it, and he was like, "Yep, yeah, the Rolling Skies there looks like something a great thing." He just, you know, like nodded on that, and then his face was like, doesn't even know what the Rolling Skies did, you know. It's almost like he didn't know what he does. Ah man, I just pissed myself from laughing. Had to change my pajamas.
Oh my god.
Hey Booger, thank you for 8 months.
Holy shit. What the hell?
Have that Warp Lightning spammer there. This Croxigor's Pepe's Ballerinas do have a little better stats. We currently can't really afford to add anything else to the army, let alone to consider better options with variety. We definitely don't need this many infantry. I haven't regions that better for summoning so spell, but Pteos is a great spell. Because it triggers the Chill of Safari and rolling. Chill of Safari, yeah. Every time you cast this for 3 voodoo, you get Chill of Safari for the whole army. Which grants 11% ward save. And since it's spammable on low cooldown, it's great. Hey Vlad, yeah. I wish I clipped it, man. I wish I clipped it. We have more than enough time here. Already depleted, man. One of the best wizards alive is all depleted. Damn, man. I cast what was that, 1 spell? 2 spells? Oh, look at this, man. Just like makes me. Game, you're gonna make me cry. So sad. So goddamn sad I can cry right now. Grand Pep is already depleted. One more in Grand Pep will add the mightiest King Priest of the army, you will have your power. Ping them here so that they don't choose much. These guys think must be damage here from those shit overs. These guys are like outnumbered 5 times, and look at them fight. Show those guys. Box, you little shits. Go away. Just charging in the middle of the formation, and look at it, still fighting. Impressive. Look at that Lord. It's invincible, man. Like, what? Give me that guy. That guy is better than most Legion Lords in the game. Fighting with Dino, Gran Pepe, and our warrior, anti-large. Anti-large cold one. Just can't hit that guy, man. Most of the time, just knockback, 0 damage. Design that shit. Design that shit. Hey, Bress. Thank you, Transistor. It's probably like 65 melee defense without any buffs. All this fighting here, he didn't even lose 400 health. Damn. Some wizard, man. Yeah, huh? And you wonder what happened to the voodoo for this bell. Must be shit winds in the area. The guy's almost impossible to kill for that extra money. Minus 50. Well, no shit. Minus 50. I don't care about Arcanine Forging. This guy doesn't have enough power to cast spells like that. It's about Apotheosis and Shield of Safari, occasional Comet of Cassandra. Then you cast this when you're there ready. Hopak cohort. 34 melee attack, 34 melee defense on rank 9. Damn. Damn, it's like a little bit too high, guys. Don't you think, for a cavalry unit? You know, 34. Expect at least -1 melee attack nerf in the next patch. Can't have cavalry with such high melee attack and melee defense. This guy costs 400 now. 400. 15 missile resistance, scale skin. Scale skin should be like 35. Just 15 is nothing. A lot of units just have 15 even without a scale scheme. Scale scheme should be between like 25 and 45%. Not between 25 and 50, because it's not the same on every unit. Having 15 here is a joke. What's different between these two things? What's different? They have poison. Yeah. These guys don't have scaly skin. I mean, look at Bastiladon here. Not even scaly skin, 50 missile resistance. So what's the point of scaly skin if it's only 15? I like most units have 15 anyways. 15 is like a joke in the range OP game. We're gonna have to disband this too. Now we have the spot for our King Chief, and we have spot for a regiment renown if we need it. Rasdons are okay. It's just I'm just commenting on scaly skin. It just makes no sense. It's not consistent. It's like shit continuity, and the value is too low. Oh god, please don't kill my army, Mr. OP Red. Okay, 2 kills, that's good. And we get money because he died. Yeah, it should definitely be higher than 15 Booker, that's what I'm saying, you know. Definitely higher than 15. Because 15 is nothing. 15 should be like resistance on most units via technologies already. It's actually pretty good for a cold one in Bell.
Austria shall be the Empire's
We're gonna have to fight both Hans Marsuglish and the other guys. You know what's you know, guys, retarded? This guy is for the Empire, yet he's Southern Realms. Well, this guy is the Empire, and it's my Empire. They're pretty much the same shit.
Outdoors.
He even mentions last will be for the Empire, but it says Southern Realms. God damn.
Your best?
I kinda had to break trees with Tyrannoca.
The shadows come. The day wanes. Are you prepared for dusk? The end justifies the means.
Tyrannoca is getting banged, so we'll side with Nagaret. Nagaret probably gonna get wrecked as well. Then the synergy between the Skaven and Dark Elves. Oh god, are we gonna fight the Dark Elf nonsense again this campaign? Probably.
Hexoatl.
That was the right call, they just got destroyed. Rati somehow can fight in 3 directions. Very strange. Just wonder if you leave this area, will they get 2 armies up there? Try to find which one doesn't have a pair upstairs. Yes, 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 no. Unlock with items. How's the garrison looking right now? 2 turns. There's still an army here. At least there's no army there. Should bait them into the Port River, but we might get a plague, so we should probably wait for the plague to go away. I guess. What's this? Chaos, 2 Hellcans, Chakwa. Don't remember this bell. This is a strong weapon though. Not really needed to until we get Zlak. He's a useless fighter without Zlak. Just soak him some damage with his massive health. There's an army here and an army here. And they have another one on Ultron. Like, what the fuck? There's an army here. Army here. Army here. And an army here. Well, what the fuck, Dark Ales? Who broke you? Must be those benefits when they fight the player. Looks like Ultron is not looking so good. If I declare war on these guys, they'll actually do better against Hans Marshall Expedition. This only Hans Marshall Expedition is gonna storm them because they're at war with the player.
Let's get one thing on this.
Probably gonna be fighting Emperor from the south as well. There's like no good moves right now. Cannot pin this area here, and this is too risky to play again. Guess I could try to ambush these guys here. They could just come here and then march from these areas at the same time. I'd like one more faster unit in the army. Because these guys have no rampage. It's a very interesting, angle to enter towards Wintertooth. Okay. Some really good stuff here. We already got the Tsaro sticks. The entrance around public order. Not right now. Right now. Yeah, that might be better if you just go for the Skaven first. But then again, those guys could then go for you before you deal with the Norska. This location is just tough when it comes to RNG. You never know what can happen. You might have a just easy smooth sailing, but everybody can turn on you within White War. Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. I won my 8,000 bay game, 8,000 for that shit Dino army we didn't even see. We have a good spot here. So what's that on the right? Dark Riders with shields. Dark Riders, probably go in a cavalry duel there. So warlocks there, they mess up cavalry. Nice invisible wall here. Who put these trees here? We have a couple of shooters. We need to go around to handle them, otherwise they're gonna do too much damage. Okay. I guess the Kroxkers don't have scale ski now. They don't look scaly at all. I don't think we can get there. Might just do the AI line move. We'll see. Oh, there's another unit there. Not two Dark Riders. So kind of problem going up like this. Just protect the flank, I guess. There's an invisible wall here. We shall suffer it. They changed their minds. Oh, let's Sister Slaughter. I have just the thing for these girls. Can they handle those big sticks? Just the thing. Suffering. So most of them pinned, so we can just stomp the range. We should be okay. Just need to keep Shield suffer so we don't take too much damage. For us warlocks did massive damage to temple guards. The hop guys will definitely deal with the riders. Yeah, rampage. This is slaughter. Yeah. It's dying. Just go through in those range. You don't want to get shot by dark shots. Suffering. heal here, but should be okay. They're getting the murderous prowess right at the end of the battle. Okay. Basically, the master's roles right now is to give up kills and chill south for it. Later on, he'll be a melee expert and positional high damage abilities. Right now, shield suffering and small heals. I would have routed that if we could get that murderous prowess. So 2 guys in master arm. So guys have managed to disengage every single time. The dark shards. Look at those dread spears, man. But get them fighting the Black God of Nagaran here. It's been nice having rank 7 units in turn 30. How many times do I have to click on those fucking Dark Riders? Is this guy on guard mode? No, just too slow. Those guys get easily disengaged. Yeah, that's fine. Taking some damage for sure, but nothing unexpected really. Gonna fight uphill. Skroxigars are nicely surprising against these units. This guy is totally worth it to get. Mundi! It's a really shit power right now here, so otherwise we've been supporting the army much better. Getting that ward 7 more heals. This true life magic, you know, is limited.
Oh my
Especially when you don't have enough juice.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Probably kill her here with the riders. Yoo-hoo! Hey Sir Ulti, thank you for 27 months. What do we have here? Dread Spears, those Dark Shards, most of them just fled into the jungle after they routed. Tuna still can.
Time to go!
25 minute down. Close victory, man. They nearly had us. We lost like 4 more guys. It's been a pretty quick victory. This one allows the push to go north, but not shit. The red climate. And we have them to skew this out. Book of Washer is good. Yeah, it doesn't have much power. The third generation slant get plus 30 wisdom magic power reserve on their trait. When they changed this, they forgot to give Lord Master Moon the stronger version. So he's currently behind the third generation slants on power. When you see what they did with the slants, they made them good. They forgot to update Lord Master Moon's main trait. So he's just weaker than the third generation slants. Getting main trait. And he's a legendary lord as well, so he was weird champ. It's like goddamn internet sped in the game again. This is very strong. Good reason to get more Sauroskar veterans. Not really a fan of them in battles, but if you're gonna use Carnosaurs, you know, Sauroskar veteran is the option. Thing is, since they updated the battle skill regarding the Felcarnosaurus and the Dreadsaurians, that skill got much more powerful, especially because of the presence of life lore on the Lisbon now. That skill has become from shit tier to god tier. Interesting how a change like this can make things go differently. The reason why this is another weak hero, the Lisbon heroes are some of the strongest in the games because the dinosaurs. The reason why I'm not all picked, you know, the Sauroskar veterans for the army is because they have assault units and you need somebody to scout. Assault units, assault garrison, somebody to scout. King Chief have assassinate. So it feels really weird, you know, all the wounds should be removed, just put assassinate anyways, but you know, maybe we won't have a tree. You need to put some heroes on the campaign map, that's what I'm saying. You know, for the heroes of the Lisbon, it's kind of tough because the heroes are some of the strongest in the game. Because the dinosaurs, better to get a hero on a dinosaur than an actual dinosaur. Because you can equip them items, you can get them skills, so they're top superior to the regular dinosaurs. But somebody has to be on the campaign map. You need those spies, sometimes harassment. Hey Kilk. Since this guy is confident, we'll keep him in the role of the army. It's not bad to have us like this, you know. What the role of the Sauroskar veterans in the army? Well, anti-large. So, going on flank against the enemy cavalry, when that is clear, then just stomp through the infantry. Anti-large first role. The Carnosaur has very strong charge animations. So, as it pretty much was the main thing to get Carnosaurs and Sauroskar veterans, but you need them on the campaign map as well. You could use King Chiefs on the campaign map so you don't have to use Sauroskar veterans. But King Chief is better in the army than the Sauroskar veteran, so yeah. Or we can just, you know, go a little bit for a variety. The main reason why the Sauroskar veteran is preferred on the campaign map over the other one is because it has the shittiest army ability, which is training. You don't waste those slots. But they're all very strong in the army. This one is just, you know, the option which could be better used on the map. The Lisbon garrison is not the greatest, so assault units could help against the invaders on top of the garrison. Your extra success chance plus 5% is also very nice. Yeah, you can make hybrids as well, what Booker says. You can make hybrids as well. It's probably preferable. Probably preferable, but speed is pretty good here. Three dark shots, damn. We need to heal these two anyway, so gonna rebel. I'm not gonna out-result against 3 dark shots and lose 200 units. Screw that. Especially, you know, when the rest of the army is diminished. It could be then fine, just fine, but sometimes it's broken. Probably under 5% chance though.
Oh
We are currently under a little bit pressure, so we can really risk bullshit memes happening.
What the hell?
Hey, also thank you for 8 months. See how fast I click there? He actually just moved out of the group. Sometimes I click so fast, you know, it's like I don't even realize. So every time Lord Mazmuni casts Apotheosis, everybody in the army gets leadership, immune psychology, and she loses Southridge grants also extra ward save. And this is a 500 heal as well. I've seen the worst example since they buffed the bullshit leadership technologies for the Empire, and they get the rank 7 in like 3 turns. I've seen Talia, I dropped a nuke. There's one greatsword, one guy, like it's kind of like he's some kind of Empire captain, I mean better Empire captain of course, running around. 1 out of 120. He's charging on my Dread Ogres after being nuked, the whole unit. And this usually shatters the unit when the unit takes that massive damage instantly. I couldn't believe what I've seen there. It's almost like it was a bug. They ninja patch that shit. Actually get killed by Dark Riders, those guys. Even has to be weak as multiplayer. How do you guys like the Lord of Apotheosis campaign so far? I think it's going pretty good. It's a little bit exciting and not boring. Right now I'm really excited about Warhammer 2, to be honest. I should visit. Powerful unit ideal for combat. Oh god, why did you tell me? I didn't see. Why did you tell me? He's easily becoming mean as you get older. This one is actually not bad if it's used with another unit like the Spear Riders.
Look out! Enemy spells!
We're going, elves! It's bog time! God damn, man, 46 speed. These guys are running with 33 faster. Come on, charge. Yes, yes, charge.
For a soul. As Taku said. Yes. As that.
How does Dark Shard get one kill? Probably against the cold ones.
Tempe Xenon.
What the hell?
At least money is always exciting.
True dead, Ari, true dead. Sleep better at night when, you know, when there is money on the account. Should I say easier?
Mores luz. Tetlioe. Vortex.
When I go to Elich's house, there isn't much sleeping going on, well, at least in my dreams. Okay, let's just get some ammunition and go take the fallen gates. They have nothing there, we know where their armies are. Know where their armies are by inspecting the military presence in the settlements we know about. Like, military presence 13, what does this mean? They own one region here in this province, which means there is 13 units here. Military presence 20, there's an army here. Last turn, they were here, followed by around by a unit army of 8 units. So you can inspect, you know, even in full war about the enemy movements. As long as you know the location of the place, you can see it. Oh, look at this! Finally, you know, we're gonna be able to fight Zlak. Zlak is a saving grace of Lord Mazdamundi. It's a pretty powerful mount. And he gets his combination. Mazdamundi also gets poison attacks with attack to make Zlak actually formidable. 15 attack for weapon strength. This turns Zlak into a killing machine. Zlak is a Stegadon. Turns Mazdamundi into a melee expert. You have a regeneration here later with on top of 25 his resist, and it's also a very strong melee expert. Not as good as the High King, but almost there. God damn. Why is this so hard? There's like about 5% chance this is a bad result. Okay, good result. Good result.
City. We shall sack.
I'm gonna fortify the fallen gates. It's a top priority. Don't have no trade. There's a plateau over the fallen gates. Fallen gates landmark. Root rank +2 for Temple Guards units, all provinces. Upkeep -5% for Temple Guards units, all armies. Recruit rank +1 for Soul Star Squares, all provinces. Recruit rank +1 for King Priest, all provinces. And garrison to Temple Guards. Man, that's a really good landmark for a minor city. And totally fitting for this faction as well in this province. Very nice. We need to forfeit this place. With Carnosaur. These two are quite expensive though, so we're gonna be losing some money. We get some temple guards. The Saurus are also pretty priced right now. We don't need this many Saurus, you know, so that's another thing we could consider to replace. We can maintain 2-6 negative. The Lisbon heroes are expensive because of the dinosaurs, but this also makes them some of the strongest. There might be somebody beelining for Wintertooth, but Garrison should be okay with those towers. Okay. Just keep the industry or herbs. What do you mean? I mean, Fallen Gates, we're definitely taking the spices. The spices available resource. It's definitely stronger than the industry of the Lisbon, even with extra 25%. It's 45 spices, and spices are available resource, and it can help buffer trade as well. We need to get out here. Get out because the money. We're just taking tier 1 growth here. You know why? Because when the settlement gets tier 2, we start building the skink lookouts, and when the settlement gets tier 3, we start building Saurus Garrison and the plateau, and then we drop the tier 1 growth for the spices. If we have a trade routes available. If not, then we'll get the tier 3 industry. But I expect to have trade going on again. We need growth because it also provides replenishment, and the plague can still happen again here. This one is quite nice. Let's get a growth first though. Should go take Silver Torso with their bells. We're not moving from this area until it's fortified. This area is critical to fortify, especially with Dark Hells in distance. But this is no regular plague here in the midst. Skaven plague. That is what the. So you're telling me they moved their army out of this place? They must have lost here then. The Skeggy have rebelled. God damn. We need to go for these settlements here. They're starting to recruit a new army, we have to stop this. Okay, yeah, they're recruiting a new army here. We'll make sure we crush that. It's a pretty bad climate though. But taking this settlement here and going back to cause a rebellion here is a good thing. Buy us some time here. What are we gonna do about this rebellion? We have to let it happen. Yeah. We should go for the big stuff here. This resistance is good, but we have some apotheosis right now. Okay, we'll go for the donation of cities next. This corruption is massive. Massive corruption.
Lostria shall be the Empire's colony. I can't.
This is building up.
The men urge me to sling.
Fortifying this is a priority right now. No more cards now. That skill makes no sense on Mazdamundi. It's useless. I don't even know who the fuck put this skill here. It should be probably Wind Blast. Or this should be it has to be a light spell, huh? I guess anything is better than net for Mazdamundi here. He already has harmonic convergence, so what could they put instead of light there? It's a good question. So he already has convergence, so this one is less useful. This is garbage. Garbage. Situational. I guess they could put the time warp. Because it has to be a light spell here for some reason. Heavens, high, light, heavens, high, heavens, high, light. It's really shit light. Does get banishment, so that's not a spell, it's an ability. So it doesn't cost him power. So this should be definitely something else here. This is pretty bad for the Lizardman, and you know this has been destroyed because of multiplayer. It has to be a pretty goddamn reason to use this. On Takeless is really good, but on Mazdamundi is almost useless. Almost. Not worth it. I think the time warp would fit the most. What's my total played on Warhammer 2 these days? Let me check. 4.3 thousand hours. Now that they added the grinders and that ability of the grinders, I could totally see giving Mazdamundi the ability like the grinders, but it's castable like Flock of Doom at a much higher range. That would be unique and powerful at the same time. I would totally love to see that. So you guys, if you're familiar with warp grinders, make it castable like Flock of Doom. Short range on regular, long overcast for the long range and duration, and he can cast it similar like Flock of Doom. Pinch units and they can move well. They get taking damage in the area. This could be unique for Lord Mazdamundi, like one example. And they can do 100 different things, man. Some guy in the basement, if they had tools to, you know, do the hardcore things, this game probably make it 10 times better games anyways. But they're afraid to give all the tools to the modders these days. Okay, let's go do this. We should occupy this settlement, just loot it. Just cause a mess and go back to Fallen Gates and Hexoatl. Just want to cause a little bit upheaval here for them. Once again guys, I have to answer the phone. Oh, just CA called from England, said stop talking shit, mate. Okay, let's continue.
Turtle kill.
Probably get the mammoth now. We have the Carnosaurus taken and got killed on his Carnosaur. Formation? What's formation? Brightness is quite high on this battlefield. This unit here. Uru. Far Warlocks, very nice AI unit. Comet is devastating, but you can see the amount of kills, so you can measure dicks on the spell L. But it's quite powerful. One day they'll fix it so we can, you know, measure it with other spells properly. But it's bigger. Pretty good when you pin stuff with dinosaurs, especially with units. Yo guys! You're supposed to be fighting, not skirmishing the whole fight. How did you have terror units in the army, but still it's useless? Still, could be considered over a regular Saurus unit, because it's cheaper. But it will not be half as effective. But we do have plenty of Saurus available. What the fuck you doing, man? Killer! No knockback. Devastation. Dead! Our dinosaur prime right prime glow too expensive. We click the right, but the cities were under siege, so it just bugged. We didn't get anything. They took our money and no dinosaurs. If you do it when the capital's under siege, you don't get shit. But you can still click on the ability. We have plus 10% replenishment here. Okay, we'll leave the ability for the immortality and the good one. We'll save rank 19 and 20 skill points to get both Honor Elder and Immortality at the same time. This one is slightly better here, and the Gold Seal Sword is a little better than Slug. Yeah, that's fine. Slug needs a talk. What's the anti-large bonus here? 35. Anti-infantry bonus here is 18. Still need over 50 attack though. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. What's going on here? Oh, there's an army here.
My visions predict failure.
You're telling me they moved and this take place immediately rebelled? Wow. Looks like actually this might be just recruited from the Black Ark. They're rank 6 already, so it can be. This army was active for at least 20 turns.
Unworkable.
As this faction we have 30% cheaper rights, so that could be considered more often, especially this one. Does it look like he's gonna get killed by the rats? God damn. It's one of those nightmare scenarios where both the Dark Elves and the rats are stomping the High Elves. What are the chances they don't go for Fallen Gates? I feel like it's very low. If the ancient city don't have the extra walls, it could totally be wrecked. I'll just beeline for it. Looks like it's just exposed there. Yeah, it's a tier 4. Totally exposed. They have nothing here.
I will not.
You beasts shall pay for interfering in the Empire's business. Unworkable.
I'll take this. So we need to weaken Marathi a bit. That looks like Nagarat is gonna get destroyed.
Oh my god. Have you seen
What do we got here? Thank you, Cookies. Yoo-hoo!
What the hell?
Cookies gifted 10 subs. Thank you very much. Nagarat one settlement. Oh man, they're so dead. Then we're gonna have to deal with the Skaven in the north as well.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Skaven are here and this thing is rebelling. You need a little bit more money to finish tier 4 here.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Should definitely mess them up here and consider even ancient city. We'll see when they move here. We haven't met Itza yet.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
They might be just trying to get to the Fallen Gates. 70. We get 90 back.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Why not get this
shit.
money here, huh?
What the hell?
This was actually money that I forgot to remove in the last turn. So 2000. She's causing a mess here, we're causing a mess here. We can totally go for her capital. This is a real shit province.
Oh my god.
It's like, I feel like the only way to save Nagrad right now is just to take all this over and go there. And we are risking this area here. But then we're gonna have to deal with the Skaven ourselves later. These idiots have actually built the Ziggurat of Dawn, Beak of Dawn. There were no settlements with barracks, and
oh my god.
they built Beer
You seen that
and
shit?
Beacon of Dawn.
Holy shit. What the hell? Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Going for this. Get public order, all provinces, ward save, here action success chance plus 5%, and
God.
immortality.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
All gates will need 7 turns to fortify. And we just lost all population we were meant for tier 4 here. This plague is still going. What? Supposed to. Is this? Is this a bug? Sometimes the plague duration remains longer than it says it's supposed to be. Sometimes it's says 5 turns, and the next turn I saw again 5 turns, and now it was saying 1 turn, and again next turn again 1 turn. Looks like there are bugs with this. Oh shit! I'm not gonna get money from Silvertor.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What
Thanks,
the
in luck.
hell?
Well, just casual tier 5 units here, huh? I'll keep in mind, Amir. Keep in mind. We did some okay damage there. Look at this, this is bugged. 1 turn now. Same way this is bugged as well. When the rebels can replenish regularly as well. The city we should raise for signs to see if the plague goes away.
North whichever woeful deity protects you. It ends. A timely arrival. My warhounds.
So they want war against us.
The nation calls. You beasts shall pay for it.
The nation! Take heed. Those who make...
Speak. What brings you to the Phoenix Court? Misguided.
We get a port. nice to get. %, cheaper construction for all buildings for this one. Resource producing buildings, so this one is 20 for the core then. That one doesn't do much yet.
The council is disappointed.
We need to take the rest of these points and see if this can get fixed. I think it's back because the rebels have taken it. So she went for Caledon instead. Damn. Hans Marshall expedition is gonna be annoying from the south now. Then again, the south is where we want to go, but we don't want to fight north and south at the same time. It looks like it's turning into that. Because Nagaret is probably gonna lose between Cult of Pleasure and Clan Rictus. Eight turns. Come on, Nagarite, recover. Can't have those shits coming from the north as well. Doesn't look like they're gonna recover.
Sautek kikitsa nuzul sarchukun.
Almost looks like he's going into Norska.
No greater marksman.
So it looks like Hans Marshall expedition is going north. We are their only enemy now. $50-50, huh? Are we even doing anything in this city? Nothing. Let's see about this bug here. We had to go around because of this rebellion. Just gonna have to clear the rebellion. Still nearly got killed. Flash was pretty good here. Administrator, nice. City. More companion wound range, cheaper recruitment. Okay, this is almost useless. This is still usable. They might be line for this from the other side. I'm gonna take my chances. I will declare war Call of Pleasure. Military line sign Call of Pleasure Clan Rictus. There's under the city, under fallen gates. What the fuck is this cave doing that they've been discovered? He got the Warlock Laboratory here. What the fuck, man? What? did they build all this? The shit makes no sense. Bad code. This is guaranteed to fail.
I'll ignore that.
This looks bugged.
I refuse.
Hopefully don't get a plague here. Imagine this bug is permanent. Totally stop playing the game right now if it is. I think it's connected to the rebels, but have you seen Hexoatl have the plague on 5 turns remaining 2 turns in a row? Well, we cannot raise right now because we need to get some trade. But if it stays, we'll leave it to rebel and then raise next time. Yeah, plague can spread. Plague can spread.
Solus, Corazon.
They're facing that unit, but we can't really catch them. Oh, we can't even net them, because if we had a net, it's the skirmish range is better than the net casting range. Such a great design. Just have to ignore the pistoliers around the armor. They're not damage dealers, just harassers. Don't have the armor to deal damage. One kill. You got 1 kill for that. Or 100 dead, 1 kill. I guess this spell sucks. Only 1 kill. There's actually quite a bit of people that actually go with that. You know, depending on the kills. No kills must suck. It's 200 kills. Yeah. I remember. Pistoliers. They used to be much worse. They used to do only half this damage. Only half. Was one of the worst units I ever seen in Total War. They did buff everything that was not buffing in Pistoliers, so they made them actually decent. Still, they use it on the wrong here. This unit should never be tripped by Pistoliers. There are some units which Pistoliers can actually get quite a lot of kills. There's no pointless chasing him, we can't catch him, so just stay there. Even if we had the fast units, we still can't catch them. There's a couple of range guys here. Monka, yes, my brother just came into the room and told me that he wants to buy a Warcraft 3 Reforged. I mean, refunded. You know, nostalgic, you know. We better not get a plague here. Focus on Mysteries grants Mazdamundi banishment. It's a powerful vortex. He doesn't even have to pay mana for it. Two times per bell. The fact that banishment is here and not here, you do kind of have to spend extra skill points. I don't think they're taking this into mind. This could have been banishment here for 1 point instead of extra shit. No. If that bug spreads the plague into the army, I'm gonna be very pissed. Okay, it's gone away. So it's bugged with the rebels. Blessed Carnosaur. It's actually pretty strong blessed units. These guys have started recruiting 2 more armies all of a sudden. So looks like these guys are AFK.
Skoklu salgarlok kiku sotek lusla
Doesn't have money. For some reason this guy never has any money. Hiles are fucked up from the looks of it there. This one, she already recovered all her military. Like nothing happened.
Hexoatl.
I'm now stuck to one settlement. Doesn't look like the AI cannot see the settlements with their ruins. I need to get this too.
unworkable.
It's a rank 20 a veteran army. Plus they might get another 10 units shortly. We should just keep an eye on fallen pens in case these bastards go around. This Scan corruption is messing up the Titan peaks. I think it's the bug with the rebels. The rebels kind of freeze the situation in the city. Nothing is repairing, nothing is replenishing, nothing is going away. It's like it might be intended, maybe just feature, or just always been a bug in since Rome 2. Only devs know things like this. We cannot just guess. We could just beeline for the ancient city. It looks good, it would cripple Marathi. I would suggest Ultron not good. I will need to discover what Tyrion is doing before we actually know for sure. Looks like Marathi is somewhere here. We'll stay close to Fallen Pens and see what's going on there. This could be crippling to the Cult of Pleasure, as in almost enough to destabilize the faction. We can get this on tier 3 and we can fight with the rebels with the walls, but it's so goddamn expensive to build anything here. Should consider giving peace treaty to the New World colonies while we're doing this. There might be an army moving there without us seeing them. There will definitely not be garrison there because nobody's close. Oh, look at this. Yeah, they just jumped the port river the moment we moved. Goddamn whack-a-mole continues. She used the right there.
How can we assist the lizard men of Lustria? As you say.
Tyrion is doing good, that's good. I feel like I still want to go on Marathi there. This is the big prize here, and doesn't look like anybody's there. If it gets tier 5 while we get there, we even get a tier 3, we can guard it against the rebels. Even if the rebels destroy it, it's a great thing, even at the cost of Wintertooth being a little bit, you know, surrounded. Triple Cult of Pleasure will make the High Elves strong. I'm not going for this move. There might be an army between here, so we might get surprised. It is a little bit aggressive and risky, but I think it's worth it.
My time is finite.
Just love how they start recruiting an army and all of a sudden no peace taken into consideration. It must have been AFK piling up the funds.
You have exactly 3 seconds before I...
Looks like he's taking the ruins now.
Okay,
it's gonna be probably coming here. If we can take this down, it's a big deal. Even if we can't keep the city, it will cripple Marathi for a while. Worst case scenario, we might lose Wintertooth. Then the growth gets fucked for a bit. They just raised it. I guess the Empire will take it. My bad, the Southern Realms. Venator can hold for about 6 turns. This is a big deal, bringing this city down. If it's tier 5, it's gonna be huge. But I'm not sure we're gonna be that lucky.
I will weigh what you have to say and the merit of your... Never.
Well, he'll change his mind when we bring down Murata's capital. Creates lost settlements.
Protector of Ulthuan.
They want military access. Somebody's attacking Safari. Safari might be fine.
Whichever woeful deity protects you. It ends here. We'll spill your blood.
Warlock of Scave and Blight.
What's the garrison here exactly? What settlements have good garrisons? Winterthur has a better garrison though. We do have the Arcane Bolts on the towers. We'll see if we can dismantle this. Ideally, we would want to get rid of Cult of Pleasure from this continent, you know, completely, and then go back here. But there is definitely not enough time for that. Okay, fuck this shit here. We're not at war before, and we didn't go to the Ancient City before, but now we're gonna definitely bring it down. Two Skaven armies. I'm not really thinking anything about it, Akatama. They're just waiting for us to get away, huh? Cult of Sodic will make them take attrition every turn.
Don't cross wires.
It looks like tier 4. What, we've taken assault units there? Where did this guy appear from? Assault unit success? God damn. How convenient that guy came out of nowhere to assault units. We have to go back to Winterthur immediately we take the city. There's a low chance we'll be able to keep the city, but it will cripple Murata for a bit. This came an egg before the Southern Realms, the colonies, so it could be we could be besieged right after the battle. We'll distract them on the other side so that they deploy differently. Best unit to destroy the gates of the Croxigors.
Hex to it.
What is that massive dark shard damage there? My dark shard didn't have much damage. The AS for some reason shoots through the wall while the player can't. Oh, this is actually okay damage. There's not much room there. Look at they're getting shot through the wall. Fucking AI with their bullshit shooting through the wall. No, the player can't do that. All the AI can shoot through the wall. I've seen it pretty much all the time. It's not in every single battle, but they do it quite often for some reason. It's pretty common. Okay, what's the joke behind Masamune's name? You mean Gran Pepe or Lord of Apotheosis? Which one? We'll get some debuff there.
Sora's ice.
God damn man, but this game turned into Rome 2.
Sora's ice. Soros eats. Polio Joktok.
Garrison's not gonna be that good here though. Maybe we got lucky, it got tier 5 this turn. Keep this for a second. Which one we get out of this? 2400. He had to use the right Sorek for 200 this turn. How much will the wall cost here? 3625. You can get a treaty somewhere.
I will receive your petition in the name of the Phoenix King.
How much? They have 10,000, they're not spending any.
I cannot do this. I will
10,000.
receive your petition in the name of the misguided.
Like
Not
a
one
bit over
rupee
100
on
gold.
Megalith. The Shadow Crown weighs heavily on my head.
Nobody has money from these guys. They made Clan Rictus 6 elements and they're wiping out Nagaret right now.
Defied can speak.
2400. We'll see when it adjusts. We might need to cancel this. We'll get the extra 918 here.
Think the tide again.
They have two bullshit lords here. But the region is still calm. If they attack, they will not be able to cast much. They might bring third army there though. I wouldn't be surprised if they bring a third army there. The Skaven have been doing very good since they changed above the plague. Okay, Skeggy woke up.
This would break my vows.
There's an army of 18 here, army of 10 here, and army of 5 there.
Whichever woeful deity protects you, it ends here. We'll spill your blood.
They're not looking for the war, because all these factions are stronger than them. But they're probably gonna declare war on us, because we are the weakest out of the options in the area.
Ulf-One's defender.
It's definitely a little bit better, Victor, but they're still dominating. The Dark Elves and Skaven can do okay, but the Order Tides still seem to be dominating. There's no stopping Dwarves. The Dwarves are broken. When they support the Empire, it's like the unstoppable Order Tide. A little bit of money. We need to clear this now here. We did here as much as we could. Six turns to build this, Jesus. This place will not be able to replenish properly without a building. There's not a replenishment here, can do shit without this technology here. This might just get attacked here. It looks like the rebels will raise it, so I'll just remove it for a little bit of money. There's a guaranteed that this place will be lost to the second rebels. Guaranteed. This is 1200, this is 2400. So I'll just remove this for the growth. Get a little bit more money from the tax. Dwarves are broken. Dwarves been broken for 3 months now. Colons invited Norska as well. They get those Marauder champions there, it's gonna be ugly. And we're definitely getting a little bit swarmed here because of the proximity between the settlements. We need like probably another 12 turns before these guys betray the start of the game to actually stabilize a bit more. So it turned into a whack-a-mole situation.
Bad idea.
If I do this, would you kill Reds before going for Skeggy? Yeah, probably if I play the Hexoatl again, I'll go for the fallen, this settlement here first. Those guys could attack then because of the border and early war with Call of Pleasure. But getting this here in fortified, the Reds are stronger than Norsk in the beginning. If we could keep these guys friends or maybe even allies until we stabilize the situation here is ideal. Because this is the guys that cause the mess here.
Don't cross wires! Don't cross wires! Not Sky's will.
It's gonna be taking like next to no attrition here.
Bad plan scheme!
Special right. Oh. This place is probably just gonna collapse. We can always cancel this if it looks bad. Oh, he taking hack hole. There is still hope. The distance between the settlements is pretty bad, and the AI can't help themselves when they see undefended settlements. They just go for it. So it's a little bit messy. Especially if you get betrayed as well. Or they invite somebody to war, which, you know, could hurt you a lot.
Sink the tide again!
So the clan no still has one settlement. Looks like Allosaurus is getting destroyed by the clan Pestilence. Clan Pestilence became a superpower in the last campaign we played. One of the previous campaigns. This guy's a rank 38 with one minor settlement. Cattle Pleasure lost the battle, that's good. We really need to get trade going with the elves so nobody invites them to war against us. Because right now, the Raids could invite Tyrion to war against us. That's how fucked up this could be. If we don't have trade with Tyrion, anybody can invite Tyrion to war against us right now. We are strength rank 80. Then like getting into like top 30 invitation against war is like yes, 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 when they ask. That's the main factor there pretty much.
You must die.
Have this one with the Rocks of Sundering. I would consider adding another faster unit. Faster than the Bastiladon though. Fucking hell, man. They brought 2 more armies. Okay, this is looking pretty bad now. We're 1 turn away. The other 2 armies actually have some better units. Well, there are a couple of enemies AP90, and they just keep inviting other people to war against us. And we can't keep any settlements. Just, you know, very lovely environment. So rank 8 clan rats with Spears with Kirosaurus. Can't hold the whole wall on. Yeah, the Skaven manufactions are almost as busted as the dwarves are with some of the updates they got. The war against the player, they just doubled their military. The fact is they have warp lightning here, it's really bad, but they can only cast it 3 times. If they cast it more than 3 times, they are not affected by the winds. If they're not affected by the winds, we fucked. The winds are currently really bad here. Maybe we can actually destroy one of the towers here. We don't only have the lasers, we have the arcane bolts. I mean, it gets almost lasers. Rank 8, huh?
Garmundi.
Diabli Trudans!
If we lose the city, will drop to tier 1 next turn. And then this campaign is gonna be crippled for 5 turns. At least.
Solus. Zuritza. Temsor Q. Solus. Goddess.
See what the towers do here.
As Rudans.
Their lord is... I don't even really see him. They have 4 lords, so that alone is you know, a lot of work to kill. Those broken lords with 60 something melee defense just make me want to throw up. We actually put that into the game.
Thoras it's Temsor Q. Thoraxoras.
Can't destroy the tower. Let's see a couple of shots there. Oh, maybe it's actually not go slow there. Oh, it's very close. It's in a bad spot here though. This one might die. This shit is pretty accurate. Oh, nice. That was the last shot there. Last shot. Yeah, this makes a little bit of difference here. There's a warp lightning spam around. wall plotting yet. Might be able to avoid this. Oh, wall plotting, fuck. We didn't let it go in time. Could have been much more powerful wall plotting. It's actually a big deal that we got two of the lords like that. It's a really big deal. Master Assassin. Master Assassin.
Saltor.
Get rid of this one. We got gotten really easy with their lords here. It's looking really good. We got their lords this easily. Expect the lords to get down that fast. We could have taken another 5 war titans probably. The guy is so fast. This is bullshit. How did they take the tower here? They get direct when they can climb up. We should be fine here now. How is this guy not alive, man? What the fuck is that move speed? Every time we try to get close, it just gets like burst of speed. Fuck that shit. Fucking hell, he came back. Columns to get him now. They can't. It's not running at 60 speed. A lot of people still don't get this. It's running much faster. Just physical resistance. Do it, take the front side of the wall here again. Almost clear this side here. Also, then we'll try to go for the siege tower. Definitely not going to Toxicus. We're gonna need a million raids to get to that Toxicus. Without a specialist in, they're not going through the door. Use your mage and what? Just don't tell him what to do. Oh my god. You know, I have hours in this game, you know. Jesus Christ. This guy doesn't even know what this mage does. Use your mage! What does it do? It's a mage! The enemy has 4 armies, you just use your mage and all random units before they stack, right? Ignorant. Just ignorant. What mage? Talking about the Geomantic Nexus. Nice one, you're a nice one. I'm immune to you, game. Yeah, I'm immune to you. You need to change your name. Don't you have a list of perks on a person? It's like at the bottom it says immune to urine 10. The lizard in this game have the strongest tower in the game. Treba common Cassandra here, but it's not really necessary. I would never play this game for 4,000 hours. Oh man. Oh. And I would ask you why you're not doing it here, but then again, you know, I'm not sure I want to hear the answer. You're waiting for the Gwen streams? I just played Gwen like an hour and a half before I started this. Damn, feels bad, man. I should have streamed it. Mr. Streamer, you can use your mage in a lot of different ways. Maybe you can make your sandwich to increase your APM. I mean, there's 2 ways to use the mage in this battle here. To increase the resistance among the units, or do the command of Cassandra. And we needed either. We had Pterodons, and what the fuck would Pterodons do? You know? Yeah, this was nice. The towers win.
Oh my god. You seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
And this one killed a lot of scan slaves on the other side. Use mage towers. But the mage. Well, you know, I told this many times already. All the campaigns I streamed, like you get 20 units, in battle, but doesn't mean you have to use all 20 of them. But like a lot of people just like to overcomplicate things, and thinking like they have to just do everything. No, you just use what you need. Most of the time, that's just gonna be even better than just clicking random. Don't need to use everything. I was a lot when I started streaming Total War on Twitch. There were people were telling me that you're in the AFK, that you're in the AFK. I do sometimes forget about it. Sure, of course, sure. Everybody forgets about it, but you just use what you need. That's the key. Use what you need. Don't need to be overcomplicate things for you, and just cause stress. And this is the reason, the secret, to, winning battles, some of the battles that are not even winnable. How many times we used an reinforcement army and taking massive damage and just using one army? More is not, does not mean better. And that's why the simple compositions, which only just 3 to 4 unit types, work the best. We got really lucky killing these two guys. This made all the difference here, I think. No warp lightning to spam, they can't kill shit. This army had 4 stone vermin. This army had actually good units. This one was really trash. Wintertooth saved. Imagine the result if I actually use the mage, then I wouldn't have used the Pterodon, so it'd be the same result. But that's rocket science for some of the people, it seems. Flagellants? What? Where did he get flagellants? This place is not replenishing, there's 1% replenishment, Jesus. The city's gone next turn. Well, hopefully the Clumpesta doesn't kill everybody here again. We did a lot of damage to Marathi and nearly costed us the capital. Kappa. Wintertooth to Wintertooth, you can't rename the already renamed settlement. You need to read what it does. Rename any owned, not renamed region with non-existing name of your choice. I guess it's a lot of confusing words. You can rename currently the ancient city of Quintex. This one doesn't have a name. Come on, shit wizard, it's not that complicated. I don't give a shit, Green Wisp. He clicked the button. Those points are worthless anyways. Lost on hunters. What you doing there, friend? Lost? Ten anti-large, 54 attack. Massive charge. What we need there is more attack for sure. Gem Reproductors don't get any attack from the Swift Rider. I mean, the speed is not bad. They do get attack here. Ruination of cities. Oh god, the RNG on that one. Should go get 25 feast disease there. So many skills just to unlock this, and then there is other skills as well. And look at this, you have to take this garbage here as well. One of the worst skills in the game, no doubt.
You must
We can get rid of these guys here and end this cake again. This will give us some control of the area. Where the hell did spy at here? This game all right now have only one army as well. I mean, 2 survivors and 1 army in the city.
Not likely.
They're losing this place. In losing this place, we're gonna lose 900 income per turn, go into negative again. This is the Fallen Pens are fortified. We have to do the same Ziggurat of Troll in Trock Summer's Mansion. This is turning into quite a powerful army, so they're probably just gonna avoid it and just try to attack something else. Forgot to put some followers for the Sauruscar veterans. Broken, broken, broken. Nothing works for this guy. Three population, this needs 4. Switch to Temple Guards will get a little bit more money.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
The rebels will probably attack this immediately. Thank you, Bolton. We're gonna get a couple of, still some money if they don't have the siege attacker. What's the ideal late game comp with Lizardman? You just use whatever you want. That's you know how much it matters. The Lizardman is just powerful. Put a couple of heroes and whatever you want.
Think me fool, fool!
I will not obey.
So we have this guy here. He's actually starting to kick all the settlements here. He's gotten 2 capitals here in a very good province. It looks like we'll be fighting him for sure. We're a little bit behind him. A little bit behind. We need to eliminate these guys here.
The expedition was created to destroy evil.
It looks like they're just coming towards us now. So we're gonna have to fight them. They could invite the high elves to war. That would be really bad.
No rats greater than me! No furs even lower!
How much money can we get here? 600, 900, 700. We're gonna be Garen Ishmir, so we're not going down there anyways. I'll be trade a peace treaty, but who cares? We'll kill them again. Didn't she have 8 cities? I went destroy these 2 and taking the capital.
No, stop.
So you're gonna have to keep an eye on Marcus. Let's see what Skeggy has. They've got 58, so they already recruited probably nearly 2 armies. Get rid of this, and we'll try to eliminate this faction here and then this faction again here. Fortify these 2 and fight Marcus. The Empire bullshit spam. The Empire have technologies that grant them 10 melee defense and 10 leadership against the Lizardmen. And on Legendary they get additional must defense as well, 20%. So, you know, joy. It's joy. Those broken technologies, a joy when you have to fight them. Make turns spearmen into chosen tier defenders. But before we do this, Bell... Oh, I forgot. Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. Nice, you know, balance here. Big Empire army. Oh, we'll get to use nice banishment and renation of the cities. It's 50-50, so you know you never know who can win here. Closedon Hunters. The Reproductals are very effective at killing infantry. They're massive attack and frenzy, but these ones are anti-large, so a little bit more specialized. Spearman Monka. Oh man. We need to go to Chakwa to unlock Lord Croak. We have to deal with Marcus as well. We have 2 faster units to deal with all of their units, more or less. It's a Carnosaurus, so I just send it to deal with the Lord. Carnosaurus don't take the shit for nobody. I'll deploy these guys to the sides. Pterodactyls can get shot down by the archers, but we'll just make sure that not too many are shooting at the same time. It's actually a good charge, got a good hit. The abilities we got on Masamune, his powerful build, his banishment, and Vision of Cities don't even cost power. So you can freely cast all this stuff. Yeah. Send these guys to clear this. We'll just intimidate here. Get the pin these archers. Let's remember that 50-50 there. Bet nobody's gonna talk shit about the Grand Pepper now. That's the unique spell that the Muslim gets. Just in a heavy point investment. It's random. Is that Lord not dead? What the? Lost over half HP, still steady. Half the army on the run, he's still steady. I love how they ignore any Pterodactyls because they can't do shit to them. Mundi! Probably have this unit target as a very high threat, so just run at save your lives. Is there other units in the area? There's not gonna be any prioritization that unit, so just yeah, it gets ordered, just ignore, because they can't do anything against that unit with current units they have. How's my match coffee and sandwich? Sandwich kinda sucked. Not a very good ingredients, but coffee is pretty good. Good shit. I said materials. Still is way too slow to do anything anymore in bells. But it's still better than regular into Saurus Wars with shields without battle skill. Oh, this bullshit leadership, what the fuck, man, those technologies are so broken. I get a couple of pompous heroes from the campaign to follow us around, ready to get rid of that bullshit. Should probably remove Rolling Skies and give him Live Bloom and remove Exorcism, give him Regrowth or some shit. Fully upgrade for 1 point, of course. We're still missing his mace and still missing 25 piece resist and regeneration. I'm sure there is murdered. You know, when we the sentences, you know, that started, there is a mod that does this, gives that, you know, it's been a meme for like 2 years now. I'm sure you can find more for everything. I have a bunch of tablets running around with Kalashnikovs, you know, you can do that as well. Ward said 9%. Don't you love it when they add an item to the game just so we could the item that already exists in the game? Just the same exactly thing. It does the same exactly thing. Can't believe we have to waste skills on this shit here. Can't believe it. We need to get rid of these guys here and then these guys here. Or for these points and fight Marcus next. Marcus might be quite relentless with the regions he taken so far. The Empire have really stacked economy and the buffs for them.
Allah, welcome. What brings you here? No.
He has non-aggression, not military access.
Never. Not possible.
I'll take 300.
As you say.
We need to get this very friendly before somebody invites him.
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens.
It does look like Clan Pestilence might win again. Clan Pestilence is gonna quite powerful with that plague buff, and I'm glad. We're gonna have to raise a sec for this. I want to sec this. We should have done it here actually. We'll still have time for that. No situation, you're gonna King Priest, but we don't need a building for it. We'll try to wipe out the new world colonies before we do anything else. We have to get rid of Asians of last year. We were supposed to have this province 4 or 20 turns ago. Let's see what the Skate got there. They were doing, they can allow the Dark Elves to take down, oh my god, they got a building. Well, at least gonna be stomping with Dinos there. They'll get to use Maz with his full power.
Step too far.
I refuse such orders.
No.
They build the Lost Ericsson's Great Hall. It's a very strong landmark. It's a for shitty faction.
Refused.
It's a little bit too many Marauder champion. It's gonna be a slaughter. With good voodoo, we can kill a lot of them. But they beat Saurus 101. We don't have the battle skill or veteran battle skill. Do we have actually movement to even get there? It's like missing 2%. Just ambush here so we can also take replenishment if they come. Sacred Croxigors, give me that shit. Give that shit over here. We have the Sacred Guardian, so we're using some Croxigors are good in this army. This one's have a sundered armor and physical resistance. This is pretty good. We have 8 defense and 8 attack battle skill, because this Mazdamundi I went with buff for the Temple Guards, even if it's not really good. The easiest way you're gonna have with this campaign, guys, the easiest way, so you guarantee we never battle, is to ignore this even existing, and just go Proud Warrior, and let the Saurus just destroy everybody in the game. And then you get whatever you want, either Hunt Leader or the Beast Driver. Just ignore it. His main skill is kind of gimping him. You can think like you're gonna use Temple Guards, but you don't want to skill Saurus. Then you want to skill Saurus, Temple Guards, but you can't get them because they're tier 4. Then you see they updated the battle skills for the new traits for the new Slan. So 3rd generation Slan is stronger than Lord Mazdamundi on the main trait. So if you try to go with his flavor of Venerated, which is shit, this is actually really shit. Ever since they updated the Slans, it's become garbage. It's just a trap. Just pretty much trap. But, I just refuse it. I refuse to get this on Mazdamundi. I'm stubborn. I'm gonna get this and use a couple of Sacred Croxigors and Temple Guards. This skill has become shit. Just makes him look bad. Temple guards don't suck. Who told you that? Temple guards do not suck. Saurus are already strong enough, and they're available from tier 1 and tier 2. And you kinda need this for you have a smooth early game. This trait needs to be updated. The skill needs to be updated, and should add more power. It's like massive power here, probably 50 wins of magic power, and maybe like 2 more spells. It definitely has to be better than this. A 3rd generation trait is better than Venerated from the Lord Mazdamundi. Hello? Who done this shit? Probably not the same team that done the Mazdamundi in the first place. That'll definitely get updated, but give them a year or two. Give them a year or two. So, the skills with the inclusion of the new slants is just bad. Outdated. They forgot to update it. Should get 2 or 3 more buffs regarding spells. We even get here on tier 3. Not gonna be getting this for sure. Definitely gonna need to get the pylon. Going to need Star Chamber and the Weapon House Commune as well. But these buildings come with tier 4. It's better just to get this first. When it comes to special units, you can use Regiment's Renown and the Blessed units. The priests are tier 4. Pretty much. We get him on tier 3. This actually might be actually worth considering. It's actually on tier 3. They do more than 1 back. What's the corruption right here looking at? 4% more money and improve public order, so get better vision. We'll also just get this on tier 5 as well. I honestly, the whole province is a lot of money here. We have 2 landmarks as well. We're not gonna keep this build. Probably gonna put this one in. I mean, those 2 are ports. Definitely not building these 2. And definitely not building this in this province. Most likely not. You can get all 3 here. No way. We do need to get 1 King Priest. Once we get the buildings updated, I mean, look at this. Public order, but they forgot to put public order in the core building. They just forgot. Their faction is public order on, pretty much. They forgot to public order on the Hexoatl. You can actually drop this. But if we get, technologies, we don't really need this. 1, 2, 5. It should be just enough. I guess we could start leveling as King Priest early since they're tier 3. This is still gonna take a while for tier 4. And we do get some money from here and stabilize better with public order. It's definitely better than tier 3 here. It's on tier 5 very strong in a big province. And you do get the stronger commandments. You want this in every provincial capital. The Mako Peaks is close, so we can put 2 recruitment buildings there as well. We kinda have to have this for temple guards. But this building is bad in this province. In this province, no way this building. There is money here, plus 50%. It's kinda waste building this one here, at least until you get like 5+ provinces. Same goes for this building. But you can find a room for this building easier than for this building. Until you get that good economy with 2-3 armies. So yeah, we'll get Reverence of the Old Ones. It does give some money untainted and allows us King Priest. We do want to get King Priest Battery and it's Stegadon as well. We don't really care about Stegadons. Just get a King Priest instead. Each capital gives additional King Priest. I don't want to have this capital in this city later. I can't believe they have this Beacon of Dawn in Ziggurat of Troll. God damn. These coastal settlements are so fucked up where they have landmarks. Really bad. Just stupid. Should probably just put the 6th slot on the minor cities in Warhammer 3. I'm actually expecting that. I'll be shocked if I don't see that. Minor settlements, 6 slots. Keep them still at tier 3. That as well, Vladiam, that as well. Just don't have enough movement here. That's the real. Well, it will definitely help the AI and it will make it convenient for the player. Both win here. The AI more so, because they rely on military buildings everywhere. Just because how they work. If they change the recruitment system to have capacity tied to military buildings and make the minor settlement 6 slot, it will actually increase the difficulty of the game quite a bit. And it's gonna be way more balanced as well at the same time. There is a lot of Xander 2.0 shit wizard, it's still bad. I think you have one more turn on that, right? They're marching like this, pretty suicidal.
You're a pretender.
Well, 3 more turns actually. Bok, bok, bok! And they cannot reach this place here, but I can reach this place here. And these guys are still recruiting. Ooh, there can be a mass battle against Norusk next turn. We're gonna get some reinforcements. They retreat and it's 50-50, huh? They have a massive attack now with lost some defense, but it's better to attack than defense against the high experience units. And the rampage start is best on these ones. The Colossal and Contest already have massive charge bonus. We'll retake the Secret of Troll and the Trox Summer Mansion, and we'll fortify and then go deal with the Marcus Wolver in the south. There was a mess in this campaign early on with these factions betraying us, so it caused a whack-a-mole for 3 turns almost. God damn, man, these guys look badass. How do they scratch their butt with the itches? Oh, you can see it! They don't care, they still scratched with that thing. We have Reproductiles and the old ones to chase their skirmish units. Everything is just gonna be smashing into the middle, pretty much everything else. I'm gonna send Mazamundi and our Saurus Carvetan ahead. Bog, get fucked! Just like when you send in an army that the enemy is just all over the place. Can't do shit. They're just trying to, desperately fight. It's happened to me sometimes. Especially in the Marsh Stains, then this army comes from nowhere and just goes through your lines, just everything's dead. Usually when they have 6+ dinosaurs. They have bullshit leadership that would have routed already a minute ago. They have a broken technology which gives them 10 melee defense and 10 leadership. On top of all the stats from difficulty. minimal damage here. Minimal damage. We might fight the big Norse army next turn. If I did the donation of the cities, I would make like a massive 80-meter radius, the biggest one of all the radiuses, and everything in that area would just be like warp grinder. Nobody would be able to move, anybody would take massive damage, both infantry and large units. But you know, you have to care about multiplayer.
City Q. Volksland.
Blessed Carnosaur has is very fast, has 50 magic resistance, and also has more stats than the regular feral Carnosaur. It's totally worth using. Ever since they added the Dread Sword into the game and the Lord of Life for the Lizardman, the Hunt Leader has went from shit tier to god tier skill. Because the Stegans were just better before. Feral Carnosaur is not a tier 5 unit, it's tier 4 barely. This used to be an okay unit until it got nerfed like 3 times because of multiplayer. But the Blessed One is powerful. Keep in mind, this is without rank 9. Look at that massive melee attack. This one has 41 melee attack. This one has 53. That is a huge difference. The Blessed Carnosaurs are amazing. So it has more attack, more charge, 50 magic resistance, and it's faster. And it's faster as well. You can heal it with Lord Apotheosis, and in a mini Pepe army, hell yeah, Carnosaurus. They have amazing charge animations. They just destroy formations, and it's anti-large as well. Looks like we're gonna get might get attacked here by both of them. They might not have movement from here to here, but we have, because we have bonuses. Bonus movement. We have Route Marcher. We have a Taskmaster. We have Administrator. So we might have the movement here, but not them. We need to delete Skeggy and then fortify Ziggurat of Troll and Trog's Summer's Mansion. And keep an eye on the Dark Elves and the Skaven while we help the High Elves. Once Mazdamundi gets his Cobra Mace of Mazdamundi with huge attack boost for him, damage and poison, his Stegen becomes incredible. And you add regeneration and physical resistance on top of Apotheosis, various magic spells, and of course Banishment and Elimination of the Cities. God melee expert. Still rate him lower than High King when it comes to melee experting. That's how much how powerful the High King is, really. And above the High King those last 2 times, thanks multiplayer, you know, he pretty much surpassed Lord Mazdamundi. High King can pretty much be immune to magic. Good luck killing that. If the enemy has magic. Oh, nice, 2 bellows. Why is Storm so good?
Your conquests strike fear.
Is a dwarf. Already got tier melee expert. Pretty much every dwarf is. And is crazy stats and large. His attacks with his axe is like Sauron swinging his mace.
No.
Okay, we'll deal with Skeg next. They rebelled when got the pleasure of taking the city.
I am the heir of Anarion, and I bid you well, very well.
Make Tyrion our best friend. So we need to fortify the isthmus of Lastria and slowly take over the northern jungles by Holaxa and destroy the empire here. And work our way into the jungle here. So no doubt it's gonna be overrun by the zombies in the Skaven by the time we are done by the with the empire here.
Denied.
Let's take Trog Summer's Mansion here. They have they started to recruit Marauder champions, very strong infantry unit. But our army can more than handle them now. We have some magic attackers as well. This one with another unit will help Saurus just kill them faster.
Oh my god.
The cohort of
Have you seen that shit?
Hexoatl. Hey Ned, thank you for 20 months. Once Winterthur gets tier 4, we'll be using exclusively Temple Guards. No Saurus infantry, since we don't have the battle skill. There's an option to get another lord with a Saurus battle skill, only if we had Blessed Saurus warriors with shields.
Or two.
All good, Ned. All good. We get rid of this Bastilla then. No longer good. Sure, I can time. Just remind me if I forget. have two anti-large here and two anti-large here. Somehow how they're here. Chariots! They're coming for us. No, what no, no, what are we gonna do? The chariots are gonna attack our Carnosaurus. I need to send these guys here. We have here great weapons. Should have been those big ones there. Oh, they're attacking here. Just throw some spears. The Berserkers here as well. All champions, they're lower. These units are kind of getting killed by the Marauder champions. I can drop a like a meteor here, comet. Really long cast time. Almost routed here. Are we finding I have what here? Two Marauder gems and one Marauder spear. Let's get a debuff here. How is this unit moving so fast? Just go away. Skirmish mode boost them like to 110 speed easy. Do we need to heal somebody? Nobody over there gonna heal. Maybe just this one here. Character is still more than the single entities. Almost got rank 1 on the Blessed Carnosaur. My bad, Barney. Close victory, nil heroes. They're taking the Trog's summer mansion. They still have one more settlement though, full of champions. Got the East of Lastria for first time, 52 turns. And now we can also choose a commandment. Lizardman, one of their strengths is the stronger commandments. Geomantic Web. As you upgrade it, gives you stronger commandments in the provinces. It's connected to the Geomantic Web building. Get the generation and then 25 physical resist. This one is huge for his luck. We'll stabilize with alignment of crafting. Get more money, more public order, more growth. Only the forfeit is too, because the Dark Elves could attack. The Lotan is slowly pushing them north, which is good. We want the High Elves to take over Nagaroth. We have no intention of going to Nagaroth. Not at least until we got all the last three. It's a shit climate for the this faction. Until we get this technology here, it's pretty silly to consider red climate. But the Lizardman can easily take a red climate later in the campaign, like no problem. With this massive commandment, growth technologies, replenishment technologies, all the source of replenishment. Easily take red climate, just not convenient in the early game. Yeah, it's probably best to just spend 4 population here and then get 2 here, because it takes a much longer time to get population 3 and 4 than it takes to get 2 for this. So this is definitely better. It's will save us over 10 turns. 10 turns of growth. Because 0 to 2 is faster than 2 to 3.
Absolutely.
There's a single lord with 554 health. There's no way you can kill all this. This is what we still have to clear here, and then Skeg is gone as well. For this, and then we fight Marcus for the non-Transpakolaxa, another very rich province. And then another rich province. These are the best provinces in the jungle here. The best city is still down there, Itza. Hexoatl is just close behind. We could have gotten a little bit of experience here, but not pretty critical. The landmark needs gives global pension buff, yeah. It's also 10 slot city with gold as well. The Lizardmen have an extra landmark there down as well. We'll get this next turn. Kinda need tier 4 this city so we can get Temple Guards. We could transfer all these Saurus to a second army. We can't really afford it, but we'll see, maybe. 1127. Don't have an additional administrator. Get a nice replenishment. Very nice. Put a shield of Tolos here, it's slightly better.
Refused.
I think he should be fine here.